I have decided to formally retire from the boxing world. Thank you all for your continued support, but I truly cannot keep fighting with a broken heart. My friends accompanied me back to my hometown, yet they lost their lives there while I survived. The guilt and remorse are unbearable. To be honest, I would rather it had been me who died instead of them. They were my friends of more than 10 years and also the coaches who gave me tremendous help. Every medal I ever won carries their contribution, and now they have left this world forever because of me. Therefore, I have decided to officially step away from boxing, because the moment I step into the ring, their faces appear in my mind, and that grief completely crushes me. In addition, I will personally cover all funeral expenses for my two brothers. This is the only thing I can do for them. From now on, I will live on with their memory in my heart, and I will take care of their families on their behalf.
It's really, really hard for me to say I'm proud of myself. I don't feel anything. I'm just, well, I'm upset, really, like deep down in my heart. Like, oh, man. Oh. Like, trust me, you know, man.
I would rather have been the one who died in the car crash. The moment the black Lexus slammed into the truck, the violent impact sent the world spinning. Sina and Latif died right in front of me. They had specifically come with me to go back and celebrate the new year with my parents. Sina was my rehabilitation coach of 10 years and a partner at Evolve Gym. Latif was my personal trainer and, more importantly, my closest friend. Before the crash, we were still playing ping pong, laughing and teasing each other about our skills. And I survived only because I was sitting in the back seat and the car safety features saved my life, but I lost my two closest comrades forever. The Federal Road Safety Corps said speeding is suspected. If I had insisted on driving myself, if I had stopped them from rushing, would everything have turned out differently? I lie awake in the hospital bed, fully conscious, able to contact my family and receive the best treatment. My mother is crying so hard on the other end of the line that she nearly passes out. But my mind is consumed by guilt. I can't shake why wasn't it me who died.
I once refused medical treatment and wanted to die together with my brothers, but I have to live because I must take responsibility for their families. This is all my fault. It was I who invited Sinagami and Kevin Latif Ayodele to come on this vacation. I only wanted us to step away from training, competition, and pressure for a while, to relax like ordinary people and take a breath. Just a few hours ago, we were still playing table tennis. Such an ordinary moment, yet in an instant it became an irreversible ending. Even now, I cannot accept that life could be taken away in this way. I do not know how to face their families, nor do I know what words could possibly explain all of this. If there had been no invitation, if I had come alone, would they still be alive? I cannot stop asking myself these questions. I will personally take them back to their respective hometowns, cover all funeral expenses, and take care of their families in the days to come. I will treat them as my own family and carry this responsibility for the rest of my life. This is the only thing I can still do for them. I have decided to sue the driver of that car. If it wasn't for his reckless speeding, my friends wouldn't have died. Just 1 minute before that Lexus crashed into the truck, we were happily chatting, but then the driver suddenly accelerated, trying to overtake, and crashed into the truck at 125 miles per hour. He turned the steering wheel to protect himself, but it ended up costing my friends their lives right in front of me. I deeply regret not driving myself. If I hadn't suggested celebrating the new year with my parents, maybe none of this would have happened. What's even more painful is that I survived. The car safety features saved my life, but my world lost its light from that moment on. Everything has lost its meaning. Now, I have sent their bodies back to their hometowns. When I faced their families, seeing them cry to the point of nearly fainting, I truly couldn't bear that heavy pain. Every moment of sadness almost suffocates me. I will arrange for their proper burial, but I also know that I may never return to the ring, never regain the fighting spirit and glory that once belonged to me. I've lost my closest friends, and I've lost that inner strength I once had, the drive to work towards my dreams. I deeply regret attending the funeral of Sina and Latif. It felt nothing like a farewell, but rather a long and agonizing ordeal. From the moment I stepped into the venue, countless eyes and cameras were fixed on me. The sympathy and blame in their gazes left me struggling to breathe. I stood there, yet had no right to be an ordinary mourner. I couldn't cry freely or grieve without restraint. When the hearse carrying their coffins slowly arrived, the pain became unbearable. My legs nearly gave way beneath me. For 30 years, we had fought side by side. They stood with me through the lowest points of my career and helped me climb step by step to the peak. The two brothers who were once so vibrant and powerful now lay motionless in cold coffins, and I never even had the chance to see them one last time. Before the funeral, I took photos with the parents of Sina and Latif. They held me tightly, their grief completely overwhelming them, yet I couldn't bring myself to meet their eyes for long. One single trip took everything from them. While I am still standing here, it all feels like a nightmare. I know no words can ever make up for such a loss, but I am willing to give everything I have to ease the emptiness and pain in their hearts. May there be no car accidents in heaven. My brothers, rest in peace.